Good morning, good morning, good morning. Alright, so I'm waking up with the weird message this morning. And masculines, you might as well go ahead and cut it off now, 'cause I'm about to talk some shit. So, well, if, Peterson and Tate and all them can talk all this mad shit about females all the time and give these dudes these advice, then go ahead and drop some advice on my ladies here. Blessed be my family, my home, and me. Stay away from habitually single men. Right? They have this fun little game that they like to play where they will hit on you for a while, and then once they get some ping of interest, they back off, and then they play this whole game where it's designed to kind of cut you down and put you in competition with the other girls that they're talking to, because that's really why they're habitually single, is they're playing that game, that high value game where they need to be talking to at least 5 females at once, and they tell you that you should be talking to at least 5 men at one time and all this stuff, right? These habitually single guys have figured out with this game, and I think they're called like Sigma males or whatever, but here's the bullshit, right? They hit on you, they get you interested, and then they back off. When they back off, you're like, well, what the fuck, man? What the fuck's wrong with me? I know you like me. And then, got North Node. We got Libra scales coming into balance here. Let's see what we got for our planetary numbers. 3 conflicts are coming together here. So they do this thing, right, where they hit on you for a while and then they back off. Well, and then they'll parade like their exes or their ex-exploits around you, right? It's all about benefiting you. It's all about trading you. And it's all about getting into that bachelor mindset and being celebrated. It's all about celebrating. That's the whole thing. And then eventually they'll wear you down to that friends with benefits thing, and you're like, oh, well, if we could just breach this intimacy gap, then maybe, there'll be something else there. No, there won't. Look at the person's track record. And if they've been habitually single for too long, then you end up running into this little weird game of they don't know how to live with another person. What? They have not been held accountable for anything that they do or their lifestyle for a very long time. And having someone, especially a divine feminine energy, come in that makes them feel some kind of way, that divine feminine or that divine, even divine masculines do it too, that mirror energy. And it's like, well, they're acting like they're a badass, but really you're picking up a lot of insecurity, and that's why they do the things that they do. Like, that's the energy that ends up starts flowing back and forth, and you'll make them very uncomfortable. 9 times out of 10, they'll run. Or if you're a woman of any valuable, you'll get to stepping. We're like, fuck this, I'm not playing biggest hoe wins, right? We got feminine here. Oh, we got star guidance. I wasn't even paying attention. Look at that. And we got the masculine here. It's a very weird message to be waking up with this morning, for sure, for sure. I mean, there's the danger on the other side of the coin. The person that is always in a relationship, you've never known them to be single, can tend to be codependent. Got this farm coming out. It's been coming out a lot lately. I think a lot of people have been focusing on them old homesteading skills, everything that's just gone down in the world the last few years. The arts, music, someone could have a musical talent. See, that's how you know if you're an old soul. Did you come in with a natural ability already to play an instrument? Did you come in with a natural... Since a baby, you've had a natural knack for whatever gifts it is you have, right? You've always had a natural knack for animals. You always kind of know how to, right, cook, preserve food, things like that. Just always comes real natural to you. It's not like it's a task or anything. It almost becomes an obsession because you partially know, right? It's called the knowing. And it's how you do research when you are on a spiritual path. If you don't know, this is how it works, right? Because I've had many and many people come to me and they're like, I don't know what to do or what path I am. I know I want to do something really spiritual, but, I keep being pulled in all these different directions. First I was into tarot, then I was into astrology, and then I was into aura reading, and then I was into this, and then I was into that, and I was like, well, that's the journey. Each step in your journey, you're learning a new skill, a new way, something new that you're doing, right? And each thing, eventually, you'll hit a point where in your path where it all clicks. Like, not everything, some things will remain hobbies, right? They'll remain their side passions, right? But that one thing that really clicks that you want to do will incorporate all these little factoids and knowledge that you need. Make sense? It comes in handy at some point. I was always joking with people about, like, the world ending all the time. I was like, I keep waiting for the world to end because my obsessive amount of knowledge on doomsday prepping and stuff like that today for tomorrow, right? Like, all this prepping for tomorrow was like, and then it never happens. Like, I don't believe doomsday predictions. I'm like, the world's not going to end in my lifetime. So, like, I'm just not that cocky to think it's going to happen, man. Why? Because I want it to. I want society to collapse. I like the jokes that we're talking about with COVID. It's like, this is the crappiest apocalypse ever. I said I wanted zombies 3 times. Because that's what Revelations is, that the part of Revelations that everybody wants. It's what the meek will inherit the earth. Right? The rich will fall because they cannot survive outside of their monetary structure that they built, and then people who have the skills to work the land, to build things, to do things, suddenly become the most valuable people. Essential workers, if you will. Oh man, that is cool. Big message about seasons here. Can't make that up, can I? I love my cards. Like, people are just like, how can you not be fascinated when they're doing that kind of stuff to you all the time? How could you not want to keep going? I'm like, I'm a channel reader, which means I channel energies, I channel spirits. Sometimes 5D, sometimes 4D. Sometimes my own ancestors, sometimes somebody else's. It always comes out as it comes out. Like, that's why you'll see sometimes I'll do a Celtic Cross, sometimes I'll do 3D, 4D, 5D, which is my personal favorite just because that's the one that's my spread. You ever see anybody else doing a 3D, 4D, 5D spread? They got that shit from me. Nobody was doing this shit, ever. I've still to this day never seen anybody else do it, so. I want to give a big shout out and thank you to all the new subscribers and comments, and I appreciate it, y'all. Even the critiques on the sound, I am working on it. I said my microphone got broken in travel. I traveled with 50 pounds of cards and my laptop and my microphone, and my microphone didn't make it, so I gave up a whole bag just to travel with these bad boys. And I still had to leave some decks behind. Let's get a 3D45 down the energies I'm picking up. 3D is 3D reality. It's physical reality. It's the gossip chain that people perceive to be going on. That's what people post to be on Facebook. The social media I really consider the 2D. It is flat, right? It's a flat screen. There's barely any information there. It's a lot of assumptions made from nothing on the 2D there. Then you got the 3D, the people posting onto the 2D, right? And then you got the 4D, the thoughts and telepathic connections that are affecting the 3D. And then you got the 5D, the higher realms, the spirit guides that are telepathically connecting the 4D, which telepathically connect down and translate down to the 3D. And that, my friends, is how your spirit guides guide you. Alright. Hope that makes some sense, man. I hope any of my shit makes sense to some people. I do my best to explain how I know and how I do what I do. Here we go. We got a King of Cups here, right? This is a defensive King of Cups. This is the King of Cups that kind of keeps their heart closed off to others, right? Get that? Because he's in full armor here, and he's got his sword drawn, right? He's mad. This dude's pissed off about something, right? It's that energy. It's that energy. What? They tasted the Ten of Cups. They had a taste of the Ten of Cups, right? And now they're out in the cold, right? Decision has been made. I'm not sure if they made the decision or the other person made the decision. We'll get more on that on the 3D. But there's definitely been like this decision that was made. There might have been even like a bit of a battle about it. And now this person is just left in a lot of anxiety, right? Just left in a lot of anxiety. The Nine of Swords is like the opposite of the Nine of Cups, right? Because they're like, what? I had it for a second. I don't know what happened. That's a stupid hairy man every time. What? I don't understand. I don't know what happened. Women just make everything so complicated. It's always women that make things so complicated. They don't want to play the game the way that fucking Andrew Tate said that they would, and then now I'm all upset because turns out I actually want real shit in my life. I actually want love and abundance, not lust and greed. They're different frequencies. Lust and greed and love and abundance are two different frequencies. Love and abundance continuously grows. Lust and greed has a shelf life. Alright, someone definitely, physically had to step into the power. I get it was the Divine Feminine in this one. We got, like I said, there he is, laying there in his Three of Swords situation. But I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out of this situation. I'm just going to lay here like a slug. And this was just like, wow. So, when we get all the way down to it, this is what you're offering? Like, you acted like big and bad this whole time. Wait. Ten of Cups. Where'd this guy go? Where'd this guy go? Aw, shit. Just another one of those, laying there, wallowing in their third-party situations, keeping their options in their back pocket, their 2D fake-ass filtered fucking bullshit, right? The Wheel of Fortune got turning, right? Nine of Pentacles. This person didn't want to put any more energy, any more thought, any more focus, any more energy into this situation any longer. This person wants new beginnings. This person wants new beginnings. I'm just getting the energy of if you are the one that busted the move, that made the decision, right? For whatever the hell happened on the 3D, whoever was the one who wised up enough to cut the cords here, put your energies where you will. Yeah, they're like, just no, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to invest in this person anymore, right? Like, you've invested enough in this person. The universe here, right? I'm tired of being the one that's oppressed. That's the energy I get there with the universe card. The universe card, or the world card, always shows like one person on the bottom bearing the weight of the world, and it's like this one person's just like, I'm good. I have enough of my own stuff. I don't need your bullshit too. I don't need to deal with this drama, especially if you're going to choose to be in it, and then what, now you're going to play me? No, that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to be caught up in whatever the fuck it is you're trying to do, right? Trust me, I deal with a lot of these readings, y'all. Right? There's definitely been a rite of passage here. Someone's reaping a bit of what they sow, right? Good, bad, or otherwise. If you are someone who has been planting good intentions, moving from a heart-based center, staying focused on your goals, and the Seven of Pentacles is just that last hump before you start reaping the rewards of the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles, right? Now, if you've not moved from a heart-based center, if you've been a wishy-washy nuthead and you've just been causing chaos and you've been just living the same life week, month, year over and over again for several years, years, then yeah, you're reaping what you sow. What? The universe gave you a moment to evolve. You didn't want to go over the hump, so here you go, backsliding back down that hill, getting bumped and bruised and knocked out on the way, right? This Queen of Swords, that's why I said this Queen of Swords moves from a heart-based center, right, towards a place where she could be herself, right, and build a team and build on her skills. She's solid in her foundations. What? I am a divine energy. I am a divine feminine energy. And any energy that comes towards me that wants me better come at me as a divine energy. It's all or nothing. What? I know I'm fated for this timeline. I know I'm fated for this timeline. I know the weight that this timeline bears. I know the importance of it. I know why I'm here. I know it's burdensome, but I've already been prepared to shoulder that and make the hard decisions that I have to make in order to maintain my divine energies, right? Doesn't matter how many times I have to rebuild my foundations. When it comes down to it, and the tower falls off the top, you realize it was my foundations you were fucking standing on. And I will rebuild as many times as I have to, because that is part of this journey. That is what makes it burdensome. Divine energies operate on a Nine of Cups. The heart-based center, we are extremely empathic, and that is our... Look at me, I'm choking up now. That is our downfall. Our giant hearts are our downfall, right? That is the... I'm like hiccuping. I'm like thinking heart skips a beat, right? We're very empathic and we're very loving and we're very nurturing and we operate from this really deep heart-based center because that is where we feel Ace of Cups, fountains of love, and that is where, that is where our center is. Our center is love. Unfortunately, that comes with these toxic ass connections of people who will take from you, right? There's a coming into balance of give and take here, right? It's like I refuse to give anymore to detriment to myself. I don't give a fuck what your sob story is anymore, right? I know you need 6 pentacles for whatever, but here's 3 because that's all I can give you. Is 3, because if I give you 6 then I'm broke, right? It's this energy of like, I'm tired of being the only one that everybody calls when they need something because they've got nobody else to call, but then there's nobody around when I'm calling. I give you all 6 of my pentacles and then call you in a month for help from you and then you don't show. You know what I'm saying? There's no return. You don't help me do nothing. You don't ever pay me back the 6 pentacles. It's like, you can't, that's the downfall. That's the downfall of operating in that Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups heart center right there. It's time to move on from the past, right? Definitely got this immaturity for money, right? Stop letting the past drain you on that, right? It's time to start moving forward, investing in yourself. Got a King of Staves energy, right? I don't know why, but I get kind of a watchful energy. What's the deal with the King of Staves? Oh! We got a King of Staves here. This person is operating in hermit mode right now. They're definitely working on having some victories over themselves. They may be having an activation, a conquering, a coming out of a dark night of the soul, right? Of refoundations of beliefs and traditions, right? They've been emboldened and strengthened by this. I believe like it's been ignited by this Queen of Cups. It's what we come to do. We come to activate activate people. That's our whole purpose. Is just be you. Being you activates people. That's exactly what happened here, right? There was a decision that needed to be made. This is right over this Ace of Swords, right? This Ace of Swords, you want this victory, you got to make a decision, and you got to come out with the truth, right? You've got to come out with the truth. That's in between the Hermit and the Hierophant here, right? There's a Page of Staves. You know, to humble yourself. You know, have to humble yourself and your staff at the High Priestess here. Because that wasn't just the Queen of Cups that you dissed. There was a High Priestess coming at you like a Queen of Cups. Handed you a cup and watched to see what you were going to do with it. High Priestess understands the soul contracts, right? They understand what self-imprisonment is, right? They sense secrets, deceptions, and lies. It's what they do. Can't lie to divine energies. Not divine feminine energies. Divine masculine energies are a little bit easier manipulated. Not for anything other than that they're more logical on the 3D. Where the divine feminines are batshit fucking crazy on the 3D. Their intuition never lies to them. Masculines are extremely logical and very calculated on the 3D. Which is where our gifts and balances come in. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear the sob story. Nobody wants to hear the sob story. We're fucking empaths, man. We can see what's going on. Right? We can see what's going on. And we see that you know what's going on. Which is why there's this big defensive energy between them. Like, no. No, I'm like you in your bullshit fucking victimhood now. What? Oh, now you're a victim of it all. No, you were never a victim of it all. Like I said, you got a taste of the Ten of Cups. This person came in and offered you the ability to reach the Ten of Cups, and you didn't want to. You wanted to stay in whatever situations that you were, and you fucking spit in her cup, and now she's gone. Now that you're stuck with anxiety. No, it's the Seven of Cups energy here. Seven of Swords. What? It was like all this anxiety, all these lies and illusions that were around you, right? All those fabulous fucking filtered Snapchat options don't seem so fantastic, do they, right? Still just that cell phone in your hand in the long run. Look at all these damn lies. The star is trying to guide you out of this bullshit. It really is. It's like, dude, it's time to own up and be an emperor. You're like, what? You were playing the game wrong. You want a victory? The Queen of Pentacles. You want a victory? You want to be able to manifest the Queen of Pentacles? Because I don't know if you can get this person back, but if your masculine's still here, if you want a victory and you want to manifest this Queen of Pentacles, right? You need to be more firm in your judgments on things. You can't be so wishy-washy. You got to start knowing what you want and actually stop this all doors open, all options shit. You need to make a decision on your life and actually start making moves on a path to something. Oh, shit. Do you really want a Ten of Cups? You're going to have to deliver this cup, right, on the 3D. Right? You're going to have to deliver these cups on the 3D, right? What? Bitches want marriage. Queens want monogamous relationships. Divine feminines, people who believe in the twin flame, soul journey, soul mates, they want monogamy. And you're not going to sit here and tell me that it's not natural for mammals to be monogamous. Bullshit, and fuck you. No, they are. That's why seed retention in men makes them more attractive, right? The more seed you have, the more you're not getting laid, the more attractive you become to the opposite sex. But females on the opposite end of the spectrum are very needy when it comes to things like sex, right? They like it at least 3 times a week, so that keeps a man from being able to retain, which makes him less attractive to other females when he's in a relationship. That's science. That's science. Also, it's just what it is. You got 44 is a big number here, right? It's like, what cup do you want? Because you're still looking at these 3 other cups while you're trying to hold on to this cup, and that's why your shit ain't working. Acting like a fool, standing on the edge all the time. It's time to make a leap. You want different things in your life, then you're going to have to do things differently. I have 26 minutes. I think it's good. I'm getting this big thing with the winter solstice to the summer solstice. There's a big change. However you usually go about your seasonal changes, right? Like, it's time to drop the hot girl summer. It's time to drop this and move on from this Jersey Shore energy. I always hated that show, but I grew up on Long Island, and we just, for some reason, I don't know why. I have no idea why New Yorkers hate Jersey. I really don't. It's just it's embedded in our souls. Like, Jersey people can spot a Long Island accent from a million miles away, and Long Island people can spot a Jersey accent from a million miles away. It took me moving away to actually become friends with people in Jersey. Alright, you got something to say? Gives you a minute to say. What's this energy got to say? Even the seed, the tree of life, had to be planted in darkness. Unfortunately, if you are on these volunteer, star seed, sun seed, earth angel, divine energy, twin flame storylines, if you came here to play that game, it comes with a dark night of the soul. Fire away. It comes with a dark night of the soul. And not everybody gets out of it, unfortunately. Some people didn't come here to. Some people didn't come here to come out of the dark night of the soul. They came here to be who they are. I think it was Rich Slop that said one time, he said, he's like, some star seeds came to be drug addicts and all that and other stuff and die. Why? To show you how horrible that timeline is. Like, that was their purpose. Was to show you that. As much as it hurt, like, they loved you. They really did. Living that timeline on the 5D, they loved you more than anybody else. But unfortunately, they came as like, they're a trap. Like that giving till detriment to yourself that was in the reading, right? You want to lighten the message. Ask yourself in 5 years, is this going to matter? Ask yourself in 5 years, is this going to matter? And then look around your life and pick something that is going to matter in 5 years and focus on that. Everything is backwards now. It's like out there is the true world and in here is just a dream. The universe is trying to mess with me and I refuse to engage. I'm too involved now. You jump, I jump, remember? I can't turn away without knowing you're going to be alright. Do or do not, there is no time. I'm telling you, this is a separation of energies here, right? So somebody's going through a dark night of the soul, right? And it's like, yeah, you're going through a dark night of the soul, go ahead. Is it going to matter in 5 years? What, do you see me there in 5 years? Because if not, what the hell are we doing? And this person's like, everything is so backwards now because you've changed your whole perspective of thinking. It's like out there is the true world and in here is just a dream. I'm so involved now. You jump, I jump. Remember, I can't turn away without knowing you're going to be all right. I've watched for too long. I've been here for too long. We've been doing this for too long. I feel like the universe is trying to mess with me and I was refusing to engage. I felt like it was all a trick. And now this person is like, nah, I'm done. Do or do not. There is no try. You don't get to know what I do with my time, and you don't get to say you ain't doing all right now. Tough message this morning. Tough message this morning. Some oracle cards to take us through our day here. Remember, radiance of the summer solstice and the winter solstice reflection, right? The winter is a time of deep reflection, and the summer is when you shine. So take that message as it resonates to where you are in the world. I'm in the Northern Hemisphere, America, so got healing and success. Right? That's the energy. Focus on your healing and focus on your own successes right now, right? And the universe will lead you to the path that you're meant to be on. If you focus on your healing, it can lead you nowhere but success. These timelines are infinite, open, and yes, you can jump timelines, right? I got solitude leads to union, right? For parting is such sweet sorrow, say goodnight until it be morrow. Because separation makes the heart grow fonder, right? We got rooted and birthed. Something's been born here and it's been rooted. Just remember, there's so many energies all around you. There's so much energies all around you. Fruitful. Life can be so fruitful. You just open yourself up, right? Trapped, right? Just open yourself up, right? Instead of sitting behind that glass staring at a star. I feel this. I feel that. I feel trapped with this snow right now. It's killing me. I'll try to get to Walmart later and get a new speaker. Because it's time to rise, y'all. Time to rise. I like how she's kind of in a storm there, too. Time to rise above it. Time to rise above it and focus on you. Alright, blessed be all those who walk these weird and trippy paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.